Hello my lovely grade 5/6s, welcome to lesson 3 of our line and mark making unit. It's Miss Nguyen and I'm so excited to go through this mark making lesson with you. So we're on lesson 3 and we are learning about different types of lines used in mark making. The sheet that you have is actually, it has prompts and what we're going to do experiment is just making lines and combinations of lines and see which ones we like. So on the cover page we have here an example of mark making itself. So some people have just created combinations of different lines, and I find that sometimes it's really hard to come up with an idea of what you want to include. So even in your Zentangles in the first lesson, when you had to just fill in those little areas of different line patterns, some of you came up with some ideas and some of you were a little bit stuck. And that's okay, that's normal. If you don't usually mark make or scribble or do things like that, it takes time. But the thing is, once you actually have some ideas, you can know the types of lines that you want to use and you might want to use in your sketch later on. So today, what I've given you is a line drawing making mark sheet, and it's actually got some ideas. So the first one is lines like ocean waves. So all you need to do is draw a combination of lines that would look like ocean waves. So I'm going to do one here, so I'm just going to use wavy lines. We've got lines that look like rain. I think the artist that we've been inspired by in this unit has kind of used lines like this. I'd also call it hatching, but he probably used longer lines. And there's other combinations like lines like dots of snow, lines like grass. It could be, you can do a combination of 3 or you can do a V shape. Whatever these prompts give, there's no right and wrong answer. I just want you to experiment and try to fill the page. Lines like rings in a puddle. But come up with your own ideas. You've got lines like clouds, lines as thin as thread, lines round like buttons, lines jagged as rocks, lines like thread dotted with snow. That one I would need to think about too. Lines like the stars shining at night, lines that fade into the background, lines like wood grain. Well, if you get stuck for wood grain, my table itself is made out of wood, so that might give you some ideas. Lines to show something is getting darker or lighter, lines like a fuzzy sweater. Just experiment, guys, and see what you create. Take a photo of this page and upload onto Seesaw. Thank you so much for your efforts so far. I can't wait to see you guys back at school soon. Look after yourselves. Bye.